guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a foundation review. If you could not tell from my appearance right now, I literally just hopped out of the shower and I was going to get ready and go out because I have to meet a friend in about an hour and a half, but I wanted to actually do this foundation review because this is the foundation I wanted to wear. So I put up all my studio lights, set up the camera, and here I am, and I'm going to be reviewing the Fiona Styles Matte Finish Foundation Concentrate. So this is something I have seen Tati Westbrook, Glam Life Guru, talk about a lot, and she raves about this foundation, and for the most part Tati has never steered me wrong. I absolutely love her recommendations. I'm gonna do a quick read from their website about what this foundation is. So it is a matte finish foundation concentrate in a lightweight formula. It absorbs oil, camouflages imperfections, and delivers a long-lasting velvet matte finish. We will put that to the test. This highly pigmented formula blends effortlessly to create a soft focus effect on skin, delivering a dimensional velvet matte finish that never looks flat. First of all, I absolutely love the packaging. It does remind me of my Dior foundation. Lid, pump, always beautiful. You can also see the color through the frosted glass, although it might still be a little bit challenging to shade match, so you still do need to swatch it. I did pick up the shade 02. This foundation only has 10 shades in the range, which I don't think is enough. I think if you have deeper skin tones, you might have a harder time trying to match this foundation to your skin. So that's one of my gripes with this particular foundation. But without any further ado, let's get this started. What I'm going to use today, rather than my Becca Evermatte and Poreless Primer, is this new primer from Urban Decay. This is called the Optical Illusion. It is supposed to fill in your pores, and it also has rosehip oil in it. So it's supposed to keep your skin feeling hydrated throughout the day. And I feel like even though I am on the oily side, in the winter time, my skin does get a lot drier. So I'm hoping this is going to help keep some of the hydration in there without the excess oil. So hopefully this, in combination with the foundation, will do the trick. So I'm just going to take a little bit out onto my fingers here, warm up the product, and then basically apply this in my T-zone. The first thing I'm noticing is that it does have a bit of a lighter texture. It goes on pink. It does smell a little bit, but it does smell like a rosehip oil, nothing obnoxious. And it is smoothing out my skin. Oh my god. This feels really, really nice, actually. Let's slap this foundation on. So I'm going to take out a couple of pumps here. And there you go. It is pretty thick. It is not moving around, which is what I like, because that means full coverage, baby. So I just put a little bit on my beauty blender because this is how I always apply my foundation, and I'm just going to start dabbing this on my skin. I have the foundation only on my cheek over here, and already I can tell that it has a lot of pigment in it. It did a great job of covering up a lot of my redness. It has not clung to any dry spots. It looks like it's gone on pretty flawlessly, but what I am going to do is build this up a little bit more because I want to see if it can completely cover all of the redness, especially around my T-zone here where I'm normally very, very red. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the rest of my face, blend it out the exact same way I did here, and I will be right back. I have now blended the foundation all over my face just using my beauty blender. What I did have to do though was go in with another 4 pumps of this foundation. So I don't know, maybe that's just a little bit excess for me. I know with my Dior, I normally go in with 3 pumps and it'll cover my entire face. With this foundation here, I used a total of 7 pumps, which is quite a bit. You do get 1 fluid ounce in here, and I get the same with my Dior foundation. I'm kind of I'm talking about the Dior foundation because I seem to benchmark everything against it because it is the best one in my arsenal, at least in my opinion right now. What I will say about this foundation is that it is very easy to blend. It does not set right away, which is quite nice. So you do have some time to work the product into your skin and really make it sort of sink in. It has covered up a lot of the redness that I have on my face. It also did really well around my blemishes. What I'm going to do now is add a little bit of concealer here, not because I really want to cover up all of the redness, whatever, it is what it is, but because I want to see how well this foundation will play with other products. Normally I would use my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I absolutely love it, but one of the other items that I did pick up from Buffalo yesterday, I got this at the local Walgreens there, is the new Milani concealer. This is the Retouch and Erase Lightening Concealer. I got this in the shade 02. I also picked up 01 Fair because I wasn't quite sure which shade I would be, but I think number 2 works a little bit better with my skin. So that's all I'm going to use, and I'm just going to push this in. So with light tapping motions. Wow, can you guys see that? That blended out so nicely. Holy crapola. That looks really good, guys. I think I'm in love. Oh my gosh. I zoomed you in just a little bit more so you can see how the foundation looks. And so far, I think it's applied really, really nicely. Hasn't clung to any of my dry patches. I love the way the Milani concealer played with this foundation. I don't think any shifting happened. There is a lot of coverage, so when it does say high in pigment, they're not kidding. It did feel very lightweight. It actually doesn't feel like I'm wearing much of anything on my face right now, which I am loving. For the time being, this is getting a thumbs up for me. I am gonna finish up my face and I will be right back. All right guys, my face is now on. Everything that I used to create this look went on seamlessly. I had no issues. The foundation set, it is a beautiful matte right now. I do have some powder on it because that's what I normally do with most of my foundations, but we are really going to put this to the test and see how well it's going to last for the day. I am about to run out right now to go meet my friend, and of course I am running late as always, but I am going to be taking you along for the ride, and I'm going to do some check-ins as well. So let's do this. Hey guys, I am just checking in. This is my first check-in of the night. I actually forgot to check in when I was in Starbucks. I was meeting my friend Anita, who you have seen in another vlog. It was a really, really good time out. We just caught up and all of that good stuff. I won't get into it because you're probably more interested in how the foundation has been holding up. I'm sorry if the lighting is a little bit bad right now, but I'm just working with what's in my car. I'm also staring at the viewfinder. So I did put on my glasses because I wanted to see how well it would wear under the glasses pads. And let me see. Let's zoom you in. I always seem to have trouble with this. It has shifted a little bit around my nose, but the rest of my face, it looks like it's still on. It's not patchy. The coverage still looks pretty good. Overall, I'm liking how this is wearing. I don't think I've experienced any issues. It still doesn't feel very cakey on my face, although my nose is a little on the oily side. I haven't blotted or anything. Yeah, I am a little bit oily, but nothing excessive like I normally experience with other foundations. This is very similar to how my Dior foundation wears, so I'm pretty impressed so far. No major complaints. So I guess that's it for this check-in. I am going to head home now and do a little bit of editing because I've got a special video I am uploading, and then I will check in just a little bit later. So let's get on to the important stuff while I still have good lighting. I will take off my glasses very quickly and let's see what we're working with. I'm going to zoom you in again, and Underneath my glasses, I do see a little bit of shifting happening, which is okay. A lot of my redness is starting to peek out from underneath. And let's see my forehead. Forehead looks okay. I think that's probably the best part about my face right now. But overall, I think the foundation is holding out quite well. I am a little bit on the oily side, so I am going to blot, but I've gotten about 6 hours of wear with this foundation before I needed to blot. So that's not too bad, actually. I think that's a little bit less than what I normally get with my Dior foundation, but overall, still pretty decent. Hey guys, this is my final check-in. I am so tired and so ready to take this makeup off my face, but not before giving you a couple of final thoughts. I've gotta say, I really like this foundation. I sort of went into it with no expectations, and as you know, I always benchmark every other foundation against my Dior because I know how well that performs and how well it works for my skin. And this Fiona Styles foundation is very similar, I find, to my Dior foundation. It gives me great coverage, so there's lots of pigment within this foundation. I love the way it blends out onto your skin. It is buildable, so you can throw on a little bit extra if you want more coverage, and it plays well with other products. I would say it keeps you matte for about 5 to 6 hours, and then afterwards you do tend to get a little bit oily, and keep in mind I am on the oily side, especially in my T-zone. I did have to blot twice today, which isn't too bad, but just putting it out there in case you guys were curious. There was a little bit of shifting underneath my glasses pads here, so I found I had to keep adjusting my foundation over there, and some of it did sort of transfer. And if I quickly do one of these, which I don't often like to do, the foundation isn't really transferring much there. It does stay put once it is on your face. So overall, I give this 2 thumbs up. Highly recommended if you are in the market for a new foundation. This is also pretty affordable. I think it was around $30 at Ulta. So definitely within a reasonable price range. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this review helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. I hope you are having a magnificent day no matter where you are in the world. Stay beautiful, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.